Hi everybody, and it's Daniel with your news Cartridge for Saturday, September 5th, 2015. Monday is Labor Day, and while that's not actually our story, whenever there's a real holiday coming up, Rockstar likes to do double XP for GTA Online, and this weekend's actually no exception. By completing jobs, you'll receive twice the amount of money as well as XP. It's pretty cool. I've done this in the past. It's really nice to get a good money boost. There will also be discount on vehicles such as aircraft, and these deals will actually be rotating. It'll kind of be on different days have different things. So on yesterday, unfortunately, I missed. I didn't know this was actually happening. There was a 25% discount on aircraft as well as double XP on air races and parachuting. Today offers a 25% discount on almost everything in the store, they say, and double XP on all land races. Tomorrow there will be a 25% discount on all boats and double XP on sea races. Finally, Monday, there will be a 25% off Warstock cash and carry, which I think is all the military vehicles, and double XP on all death matches. Leave a comment below if you want to see me play some GTA Online on Twitch and participate in this event. The servers for PS4 for the new Kojima Productions game Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain have been having some trouble staying online. Up until yesterday they were actually off, but we'll get to it in a second. The issue still persists 5 days after the launch day. This is still going on. And I did see that the PS4 servers were up, but they were having issues connecting. I'm not really sure if this is a step forward or a step back, because while the PS4 servers are up, all the other servers are having trouble connecting, including the PS4 servers. So no, step backwards in terms of this for Konami. Geez, guys, even with one of the greatest games to have released this year, you're still screwing it up. Now, you may remember Peter Moore from such dumbass remarks as, very few people actually play the single player on these kinds of games, when referring to the new Star Wars Battlefront, unofficially known as Battlefront 3. Well, he's at it again, and this time with a whole new spiel. He says that EA has recently had a focus on diversity, and he likes to thank Gamergate for that. And while I'll get to why he's wrong about that in a second, let's do some more quotes by him, because they're lovely. We all need to step back sometimes and think about the environments we create for our people, the opportunities we create for people internally, and equally importantly, how we bring new blood into the company. Now, while that's all well and good, he also says this: it can't be all whites. As a result, I think that hiring managers at EA over the last couple of years have had a sharper focus on diversity. I know that my team around the world's have, and if there's been any benefit to Gamergate, whatever Gamergate is, I think it just makes us think twice at times. Now, let's tackle these topics one at a time. Focusing on diversity can be a great thing if it serves a purpose. In his case, he really needs to depend on qualifications over than just trying to be diverse, just that need to be diverse to fill the tropes, or at least he should be anyway. If a game story development, or if it means game story development and then it's actually serving a purpose, then fine. If the character is Asian for a purpose, or say black or Latino with purpose, then fine. If it's just there to fill a trope and to appeal to, say, an Asian audience, ultimately to sell more of the product, then no, this is not going to lead to more diversity. Honestly, that's kind of the opposite of it. In his line of work, if you're hiring a game developer or a programmer, hiring solely based on diversity is probably going to be a really bad idea. Picking a black guy with 2 years of experience over a white guy with 10 years of experience is really racist, actually. If you're picking solely on race, there's no difference between picking black or white. Now, I have mentioned before, now I'd like to get onto what I was talking about Gamergate before. Simply put, it has nothing to do with diversity. It has nothing to do with it. That's one of the messages that was shoved into it afterward by somebody else with their own agenda. Gamergate is about ethics and gaming journalism, something that I'd like to think that I'm in, and I'd also like to think that I currently have 2 months out on a YouTube channel. But whatever. Long story short, a games journalist who was friends with and eventually slept with a games developer, and this journalist gave this developer's game a positive review without disclosing that the developer and the journalist were friends at the time or were involved. He himself even states that he isn't sure what Gamergate is. And it makes us think twice. Yeah, it really makes us think twice about what actually happened, first of all. And also the bullshit that you're trying to spoon feed us. Again, I'm all for diversity and stuff, but you can't force diversity. You can only encourage it. You can't, maybe they should be worried about making good games rather than making sure that the diversity of their company is good, which at the end of the day, sorry, but gamers like you and me, we really don't care about it. We can't see it. We don't know how many people were, or what the ethnicity of the people was behind it. We don't know if they're male or female even. We can only judge based on their name, which is still not even a good way of doing things. It's still a very bad way of doing things, quite frankly. All the while, I think he's defending making a game less diverse, guys. He's talking about making Star Wars Battlefront a multiplayer-only game, which is going to make it less diverse, and still defending for different. Leave your comment below. This is really weird. Finally, very quickly today, a remake of the brawler game known as Castle Crashers is coming to Xbox One on September 9th. The game will be free to Xbox Gold subscribers who already own the 360 version of the game. But act now, because this is actually a limited time offer and will be ending on September 20th. After that, if you do own the 360 version, it'll cost you $5. If you don't own any previous versions of the game, it has the standard price of $14.99, and really, you should hop on this because you can't beat free. It's a really good game. And finally, that brings us to Monday's game releases. We're off tomorrow and I don't have a show. I get to take the day off. Yay. But we're going to do Monday's releases like we always do. For PC, we have and All Might Tree, The Last Dreamer. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you Monday. And why do Pokemon get gassy when they drink milk? Because they're Zapdos intolerant.